Welcome back to Papercraft Possibilities. Today I'm going to finish off a page that I started, I think it was 2 videos ago, and I'm just going to bring this back out for reference. I did a very large flip flap over here on this side, and it's 6 by 12. And the reason why I did that is every once in a while I like to use large photos. Excuse me, I'm going hoarse. And this was one of the pictures that just brings me joy, so I wanted to make sure that this was in my album in a large size. So when you put it in the flip flap like this, sorry, my iPad's falling down again, it looks like this, and then you'll flip it over so there's nothing on this side. So today I'm going to work on this side of the page, and this side of the page will kind of reference over to what will be on the left-hand side. So let's roll the intro and let's get started. All right, welcome back. If I did introduce myself, my name is Susan, and I'm so glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. I am in Washington, the state of Washington, and the sun has finally come out. So I'm watching the sun as it comes in my studio window to make sure we're okay. And then it's also become hot, which is a concept in Washington. So I may get up and have to open the window here, so you may hear some noises. So if you do hear that, I apologize. Put that back up. Let me get started. These are the boats that you would ride through Keukenhof to go through all of these acres and acres of flowers, tulips, every color of the rainbow. And in these boats, they would load like 20, 30 people in these boats to go through these man-made canals. So I didn't want to forget about this. So I'm going to just record these couple of pictures here today. It'll be a quick video. And then I'm going to do a few updates here at the end of the video, so stay tuned for that. Okay, let's get started. Let's ink this up. Here we go again. Tape this up. And I'm going to come up here with this. And just because there's a couple pictures on the page doesn't mean it needs to be boring. So you'll see what I'm going to do here. So I'm going to try and even out the margins down here. See what I can do. All right, we got that. What I've done here is I've gone to my Cricut and I've cut out some tickets. And I've cut out the exterior and then the interior. And I'm going to come in and stamp these interior of these stamps, or the tickets, real quick. And what I'm using is a stamp set from Heidi Swapp. It was from 2023. I'm not sure it's still available. If it is, I will link it below, but it's called Ticket. So those are a couple of the things I'm using. What I'm using in here is Admit 1. I'm using some of these numbers down here. I'm using this UPC code over there, and I'm using the word VIP. So let me show what we've got going on over here. I was testing it earlier here. So I just wanted to make sure this was all going to fit. So the inks I'm going to use are Flamingo and Bluebird because they match my paper. And I've put the UPC code and just some random numbers that are on the stamp set here. I'm putting them at the bottom of the stamp. So I'm going to ink it up this way. I've got it right here at the bottom of my stamping block, just to make sure I can ink it up okay. I'm going to do it upside down. I think that would be a better idea. Okay, there's one. And again, these don't have to be perfect, it's just the idea. obviously. Got that one off. Okay, so now we're going to say admit, or excuse me, this is admit 1, and I want to do this in the Bluebird again. And you know what? I'm hoping this is going to fit. I'm not thinking it is. Maybe we'll just kind of play with it and have fun. You know, like tickets are sometimes not printed correctly and they're off the page like this one is. So let's have some fun with it. I always put these inks away when I'm not using it. Some people have asked. It's just because I would have a habit of going into the wrong stamp. I could just see myself doing that and using the wrong color. This is a scratch piece of paper I'm testing this on. So I'm actually going to have this go over the admit one just a little. Make sure we're on the right paper there. I think that works. Okay, so there we go. We've stamped our tickets. Let me wipe these off real quick. And the next thing we're going to do is we're going to kind of dry fit everything to the page so I can make sure that I like the placement before I start sticking things down. So these are going to be sitting kind of like this. I want the blue, or excuse me, the top where it says ticket to be over the blue. So the blue will shine through, not shine through, but come through on the ticket. So you can see the word ticket there. Although these are going to overlap, you'll get the idea. So that'll go there. Then I've also come to my Cricut and cut out a title that I wanted to put in here. So a ticket to ride. I think I want it up there, but we'll see. Okay. And what I think I'm going to do on the eye is I'm going to come in with a gemstone, a glitter gemstone, and put up there for the top of the eye. And another reason for that is because I'm going to be honest with you, I lost the top of the eye. I'm sure it'd be easy to recreate, but you know. Then I want to layer this up. We'll use the darker side of this. And I'm going to put my journaling in here. And I've gone ahead and typed up my journaling on my computer, printed it off on my favorite label tape. So I think the easiest thing to do first would be able to put this part down. So I'm going to put you on fast forward while I go ahead and get this all glued down. Okay, we're back. I think we finished up this short and sweet page. So I've got my title here, my tickets there, a little bit of journaling. And so this will go on the flip side of this flip flap. That's appropriate. So I wanted to bring you up to date on a couple things. What are I've gotten some questions in particular with orders that people have placed with close to my heart. They are just now shipping March 1st orders. And I'm sure you can understand why they're shorthanded now. And they're doing the best they can. They've just been bombarded with orders, which says a lot for their product. So just bear with us. They're on their way. I myself placed a large order on March 1st and have not seen it. So they're all in. They're working as hard as they can. So just bear with us. And then because I'm getting quite a few questions, with the I'm getting questions with the status of the company, what is going on, that kind of thing. And then just some industry updates that I wanted to provide you with. I'm going to start doing a special series. I'm not sure what I'm going to title it yet, but where I'm catching you all up on what's going on in the industry. In other words, who's got sales going on? Are there new companies coming out? Are there new stamps you need to see? Those types of things I'm going to put into one condensed video. So I'm not sure what I'm going to call it, but I'll be working on that soon. I've got some product coming in from A Simple Story. I've got some product coming in from Trinity Stamps. So, and then I know Spellbinders, has a very large sale coming up. So I will keep you posted on all of that. And until then, if you have any questions, please leave them. And thanks for joining me again. I greatly appreciate it. We'll talk soon. Hope to see ya. Bye-bye.